Hey guys, Ashley French here. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to show you how we did the new columns on our front porch. These columns are actually not made of wood. They're made of a dense foam material and they were bright white when we got them. So in addition to showing you how we got these installed on the porch, I'm also going to show you the method that I use to get them to look like real wood. I'll have all of the supplies and the information linked in the video description below. And of course, if you guys have questions about the video, just leave them below and I'll be happy to answer them. So these are the existing columns here that were on the house when we built it, and we just removed the first one and this is what was left underneath. So this looks like the original column and the support that is holding up this part of the roof here. So we're going to continue to remove this column here, get the structural columns prepped, and then we will show you the process of installing the new columns that we got. I'll let you guys know where we got them, what we're using, and all of that good stuff. We just got this second column off, and it's clear that this board was replaced at some point because you can see how new and nice it is. They also had some like weird shims on it, and you can see at the top where they spray foamed the top of that other decorative column. So we're just kind of getting this one cleaned up and prepped. We're going to get the foam out of the way up there, and then we'll get the new column on top of this. Here's an up close look at what the columns look like. So these are from Ekena Millwork, and we went with the cedar finish on them. Now obviously we still have to decide on a paint or a stain so that it looks like a natural wood. Now what Bobby is doing right now is he's removing the back panel of it. So it's designed so that this back piece comes off. We'll be able to slide the column over our existing, the structural column that's there, get it in place, and then we will screw this back on, and this will be all that you see. We've got this first column in place, and you can see a little bit better now why we cut out that top section there. All of that will get finished, so you won't see the seams or anything, but that is what it looks like. And then now we're going to work on this bottom part here. So these screws that you see Bobby putting in place on the edges are the screws that actually hold the fourth side of the column into the other two sides that it connects to. And these screws that you see him doing right in the center, this is what's actually attaching the new column to that structural beam that was in the middle. Now the new columns would not fit down over that concrete that was at the base of the structural beam, so we did have to build our own base caps that would fit around that. So we just picked up some real cedar wood because we wanted the texture of the base caps to look like the same wood that the new columns are made out of. And so what Bobby did is he just cut 4 sides with a mitered angle. Here you'll see he's using Star Bond instant super glue, and he's gluing the pieces together first, and then he does use a pin nailer to put a few nails in it just to help it hold up a little better structurally. And so once we made these, we did leave the 4th side off of it so that we would be able to slide the base caps over the new columns and also the concrete that was at the bottom, make sure they fit well, and then you'll see here later on in the video where we attach that 4th side. I picked a paint color that was like a yellowish brown as my base color because I wanted it to mimic the real undertones of cedar wood, and I just painted this all over both columns. For the base cap pieces, here's the thing. These are obviously real cedar, and I could just simply use the gel stain on them, but this is what's going to happen if I do that. The gel stain on these painted beams will look different than the gel stain on the real cedar, and when this is all put together, I don't want the beam and the base cap to look like 2 different colors. I want it to all look exactly the same. So the only way I can achieve that look is by painting the cedar with the same brown paint. I know some of you may disagree with that, but again, I want the 2 of these to match and look identical. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a coat of paint on these, and then I will use the same technique of the gel stain on top of the paint and the gel stain on top of this, and they should look the same. And for the wood stain, I am using the mahogany color by Minwax in the gel formula, and all I would do is scoop out some of the gel stain onto the paper plate like you can see me doing here, and then I used a very stiff bristled brush, and I would just dab a little bit of the stain on the edge of the brush and then just brush it into the column, which did give it a really great wood texture look. Okay, so there you have it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be first to know about all the new videos we have coming your way. Check out the details in the description below for all the info about the paint, the stain, the tools, the columns, and I'll see you guys next time.